Hi students, here we are with another mini lesson to help you through Unit 5, Week 3. Let me go ahead and share my screen. Okay, this time we're going to be writing to sources. So we're analyzing the structure of a paragraph here. It says the student who wrote the paragraph below used text evidence from two different sources to answer the prompt, how are wildfires a danger to the environment and the people living in their paths? So this is sort of the opposite viewpoint of what we read in wildfires, where we learned that wildfires are actually in many ways beneficial to the environment. It says, like hurricanes, wildfires can be very harmful to the natural world as well as to people. They are fast moving and hard to keep up with when they start. They spread quickly and they are very easy to start. It only takes a spark from a campfire, a dropped match, or a single lightning strike to start a blaze. And this blaze can destroy a forest filled with trees, plants, and animals. Wildfires are also very dangerous to people. They easily burn up homes and fields with crops. The firefighters who try to control fires cannot just stop the fire the way windy gales stopped the hurricane. The fire can harm them too. It doesn't take much to start a wildfire, but once one is burning, the fire can be a real threat to wildlife and people. All right, the first first instruction says, circle the sentence the student uses to introduce the topic. I'm going to use my highlighter instead of a circle. It says at the beginning, when I look for introduce means saying something for the first time, like when you introduce yourself to someone, you tell them your name. So I look at the beginning. I even look at the very first sentence because that's often where it is. Like hurricanes, wildfires can be very harmful to the natural world as well as to people. And I remember from reading through this that the whole paragraph is about how wildfires are harmful. So this first sentence is the author introducing the topic. And the author is saying what he's going to be talking about, how wildfires are harmful. Next, it says, underline important facts and details in the paragraph that support the topic sentence. So I'm going to look for ways that the author showed how fires are harmful. They are fast moving and hard to keep up with. They spread quickly. Yep. They are very easy to start. It only takes a spark from a campfire, drop match, or a single lightning strike to start a blaze. This blaze can, oh, here we go, destroy a forest filled with trees, plants, and animals. That shows that they are harmful. Wildfires are also very dangerous to people. They easily burn up homes and fields. Firefighters who try to control fires cannot just stop the fire. The fire can harm them too, talking about the firefighters. It doesn't take much to start a wildfire, but once one is burning, the fire can be a real threat to wildlife and people. Draw a box around the concluding statement that sums up the paragraph. So the word concluding, I'm going to go back to my highlighter for this. Concluding means when you're finishing something. So there I'm going to look at the last paragraph because that's often where the conclusion is. It doesn't take much to start a wildfire, but once one is burning, the fire can be a real threat to wildlife and people. Well, threat is refers to something that's harmful. So I can see here in my final paragraph, the author has restated, kind of like when we talk in class about making that sandwich. The author has restated their position from the beginning. Down below it says, write an example of correct pronoun verb agreement on the line. So a pronoun is when a word takes the place of a noun. So you might have he, she, it, them, they. Those are all examples of pronouns. And so if I just look up here, the first one I see is they, okay? And what is the they talking about? They are fast moving and hard to keep up with. Let me look. Like hurricanes, wildfires can be very harmful to the natural world as well as to people. The they is talking about wildfires. Now I notice that wildfires has an S at the end, which means it's plural. So the pronoun they took the place. The author didn't say it is fast moving. The author said they are fast moving because in this previous sentence, wildfires was plural. So down here, It says write an example. So I'm going to say like hurricanes, wildfires can be harmful. Then I'm going to use those 3 dots to show that I took out some parts that I didn't need. And then I'm going to start with they are fast moving. And then I'm going to go ahead and highlight the wildfires is being replaced by the pronoun they. And that is correct pronoun verb agreement. All right, don't forget, students, that you can pause on this video and you can get your answers there. I'm going to stop sharing and we will see you in class.